Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Jonathan, aka Spaldmus. John for short, obviously. Spalds, Spalding, whatever. Um, just want to introduce myself to you guys. Starting this channel. I've had this channel for a while, but I'm just gonna start putting videos on it. I was watching Pokey Brian, and he basically said, just make crappy videos. Get into space, get your name out there. Practice, practice, practice. So that's what I'm doing here. I just wanted to let you guys know what this channel is all about. Basically, I am trying to work on having my own business and bringing you guys along for how it works. So what we're mainly going to focus on is working on doing the car business, which has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. But I kind of got out of it because it seemed like it just lost popularity. Then now all of a sudden it's bloomed again. And it's like, wow, maybe I should have stayed back in it the day, but I didn't have the money. I didn't have the capital. So I figured now I've been doing the stock market. I've learned how to sell options. I've been doing very well with that. That it's kind of the time to start doing that too. So kind of going to bring you guys along. You get to see the positive and the negative. The biggest thing is if you don't have time, and I don't, I literally maybe have an hour. If I get 2 hours a day, I'm lucky. So kind of show you what I go through, how I do it. If you guys can learn from me, it's cool. If your experience, when we resonate, that's great too. But I just kind of want to get out there. I've been selling for a while now. I've been doing the cards for about a year and a half. Or I've been doing them for a little over a year. I apologize for that. I'm getting my timetables mixed up. Doing the stock market for the option selling. I've been doing that now for a year and a half. And initially I took a very big hit in the stock market. I did the meme stuff and that hurt quite significantly. Lessons learned, and now I do option selling. So basically, I wanted to teach you a little bit about that side of things, and I'm using that to kind of help generate revenue for the card business that I'm trying to do as well, because I'm trying to essentially always have a pony moving. And the main goal is that I can be a stay-at-home dad for my 2-year-old daughter. So, that's the goal, the end goal. So, but I will tell you that if you're starting out, it's tough to create a presence. It's tough to have people even trust you. If you're on eBay and you have no rating, you're not going to get anybody. You're really not. You're going to have to do kind of a lot of things. And what I ended up doing to start was I just bought a lot of crap. My plan was buy that, get as much positive buyer rating that would show a number at least, and then start listing that stuff at break even or even risking losing money just to get people in, get people reviewing, and get my numbers up. And that's what I started doing. The only problem is I didn't know enough, and I started buying stuff at way too high. Instead of trying to get things, 75% of market, 70% of market, I was paying 100 or more based on how things were going, because I was looking at the price charts, seeing valuations on them, and like, okay, you want to try to get close to that. But I didn't take into account sales tax, shipping, eBay fees, all this other stuff. I never took anything into accounting. So I kind of jumped in with no knowledge, but that's what I do. I don't learn if there's nothing to risk. I've tried going in completely risk-free, planning, plotting, and things mess up, and then your plan and plotting's all gone anyway. So might as well just dip your feet in. You lose, you learn. And I've learned a lot. So now I'm Unfortunately, my work schedule has gotten in the way. Life has kind of gotten in the way a little bit, and I haven't been able to do as much as I've been wanting to. And that will change here before too long. My work schedule will be changing in a few things, but don't let that stop you. If you can find 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes in your day, don't let it stop you. Plan around it. Whatever you've got to do, however you can do it. If you can take 5 minutes away from your baby, your toddler, and list one item on eBay, do it. But yeah, I'm doing eBay, which is under the name JWills171. If you guys ever want to check out my inventory, it's there. I'll put it down in the description as well. And also, I've been doing Whatnot. Started by doing rip and ship. It went pretty good. Selling just some blisters. And then I tried to graduate to a character break, except I was started by trying to do a hit break, where it's just the cards. That didn't fill very well. So I moved to a character break, which limited the spots, but I ended up getting a little bit better of a return. Then, well, I got nobody on the first one. The next one, I got about 50% of it's filled, but it still didn't fill. Had to go through this whole process for refunding on that. I'll talk about that later. But if you don't have the generation, you're not going to do well on those type of platforms. I mean, eventually if you keep going, you might, but that algorithm is a tough critter. And if you want Whatnot's algorithm to favor you, there's a lot of things you got to do. So, yeah, I'm still working on that one. But anyway, like I said, just want to introduce myself on Whatnot. I will be doing Thursday streams, and they're going to be energy breaks, and I will talk about that as well in a future video too. So anyway, just remember, you can do it. And if you want, come on over, shop with me. I'm just another guy trying to make a buck out here, but I'm not trying to rip everybody off. So I know there's a lot of unsavory characters, but what can we do about that? Anyway, thanks for stopping by, letting you know a little bit about what this is about, and I hope you will join me again. And just fair warning, I don't really have any equipment or anything like that at the moment. I'm doing this bare bones from scratch when time allows. So I'm just getting started using a cell phone, and that's it. So have a great day, guys, and come again. God bless.